Every pre-season sort of evolves from the previous one, and we'll certainly make adjustments to this pre-season to what we did last year. But I think every club will do the same. You know, we're getting better and better at I guess educating ourselves about what players need and also what coaches need to get the best out of our players for the start of each season. Well, we've actually got the players for less each week this year. The Players Association, through conjunction with the AFL, we can't have the players for as much as we would like it. We'd like to have them all the time, but this year we've got the players for about 6 hours less throughout the week. It just means we have to condense the program. We have to be more organised, and it means while they're here, it's going to be really hard. So I think that'll be the case for the other sides as well. I mean, we won't be unique in that sense. Obviously, when you don't make the finals, you're very motivated to ensure that you get away to a really good start. I mean, we've got a bit of a jump start on the rest of the sides that played in September. So we've got about 2 weeks up our sleeve to ensure that we get away to a great start. But yeah, having said that, we've got to look for some ways to adjust to try and get an advantage on the rest of the competition as well. I mean, every off-season you're looking for ways to strengthen your squad, and we certainly feel like we've done that. You know, we've brought in some new faces, and I'm sure they're going to add something to us next season. So, I mean, it's still a long way away. Today's just the first day of a very long summer, and yeah, I guess we'll talk a lot more before the start of the season in round one. But at this stage, happy with the way our squad's starting to develop. Oh, definitely. You know, Bernie's he's one of our fans' favourite. The players absolutely adore him. I loved coaching him. I had a great relationship, or I do have a great relationship with Bernie. So, I mean, any time you have to let a club champion out of your footy club, it's going to be a step back. But you know, we've got pick 23 in the draft. We've just got to ensure. I mean, that player gets a fair bit of pressure on him now as well. But yeah, I mean, we wish Bernie all the best with his next stage in his career, and I'm sure he's going to have a fantastic time of it at Melbourne. Oh yeah, I mean, he's a quality person as well as being a great footballer, and he's going to add a lot to our football club. That's on and off the field, and you know, I sort of said to him and that he's probably going to expect to play 20 to 25 games in 2 seasons. Yep. So we can't expect for him. I mean, he played the 3rd most minutes for Geelong last season. I mean, that was a lot to do with the Tom Hawkins injury, but he's a professional with how he looks after himself. Don't worry too much about his age. He's still got plenty of fight in him, and he's going to be a real asset for us, as I said, both on and off the field.
So losing Bernie.
Yeah, I mean, to be really honest, we couldn't go 2 years without picks in the first 2 rounds. You have to keep bringing young talent into your football team, and while we do lose Bernie, that player that we get at pick 23 is not going to step in and be better than Bernie in the first season. But what we need is for that next group of young players to really stand up. So we were really excited last year with what we saw with, you know, guys like Kerridge and Grigg and Jared Lyons. I mean, there's an opportunity now for those boys to jump up and play footy for us full time. But having said that too, you know, we're going to bring a good young player in at pick 23 as well.
What sort of...
It could be a variety of players, to be honest. You just don't know who's going to be there. There's some great South Australians. There's some really good midfielders. There might be 1 or 2 key position players, which would also be great for us as well. But obviously, you've just got to wait and see what falls in your lap at pick 23. He's going really well. I mean, when you look at him, and I'm sure you'll show some vision tonight, he looks fantastic. He looks really fit. But at the same time too, we're not going to rush him back. So it'd be foolish to try and say, okay, Taylor, you've got to get ready for round 1. That'll still be a decision we'll have to make as we get closer to the start of pre-season. But his rehab's gone great. His trip to America was really beneficial, and yeah, we're looking for a really solid start to the season for him. The guys who have all had surgery, so guys like Josh Jenkins, Tom Lynch, Taylor Walker, you know, we've even got Adelaide Reilly still training with us. He's going to train with us right through to the draft. Those guys are progressing really well. You know, Reilly should be ready for round 1. Jenkins and Lynch both the same. So we should have a full squad available, touch wood, by the start of round 1.
Pretty kids going around and can drive you forward.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, even the guys that we promoted from our rookie list, you know, Hardigan and Laird played some great footy for us last season. I mean, they're effectively draft picks for us this year. So that's been a great advantage for us too, is to bring some quality young players into our squad off the rookie list from last season. We're going to just get I guess a consultant from rugby, just with more than mechanics. But this year, Peter Jonas, Dean Bailey and Paddy Steinford are going to work on, I guess, the art of goal kicking. So I won't go into too much detail, but we're certainly trying to simulate the stress and anxiety that's associated with trying to score a goal under pressure. It's very hard to replicate at training, but that's what we'll try and do. We'll try and set up a high anxiety, high stress environment for our players to practice in.